in. Have a seat.
Have a seat. Curious expression.
Wow. Let me introduce myself. I'm
Dr. Mark Powell, Chief of Clinical Psychiatry of the Manhattan Psychiatric Institute.
Good. You know where you are. Well, now, Prot, is it?
Prote.
Say, Prote. Well, Prote, we're here to...
May I?
Please.
Red Delicious. You call this variety. It's my favorite.
I'd like to begin by asking you if you know why you're here.
Of course. You think I'm crazy.
We prefer the term ill. Do you think you are ill?
A little homesick, perhaps.
Really? Where is home?
K-Pax.
K-Pax?
Capital K, hyphen, capitals P-A-X. K-Pax is a planet. But don't worry. I'm not going to leap out of your chest.
I'm not worried. It's just that I'm only familiar with 9 planets.
Well, actually, there are 10. But that doesn't matter. I'm not from your solar system. K-Pax is about 1,000 of your light years away from here, in what you would call your constellation Lyra.
That's quite a ways. I'm curious, how did you get to Earth?
It's a matter of harnessing the energy of light. I know that sounds crazy to you. You beings are eons away from discovering light travel.
You travel at the speed of light?
Oh, no. We can travel many times that speed. Various multiples of c. Otherwise, the trip here would have taken about 1,000 years now, wouldn't it?
What if I were to tell you that according to a man who lived on our planet named Einstein, that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light?
I would say that you've misread Einstein, Dr. Powell. May I call you Mark? You see, Mark, what Einstein actually said was that nothing can accelerate to the speed of light because its mass would become infinite. Einstein said nothing about entities already traveling at the speed of light or faster, at tachyon speeds.
Tachyon?
I detect a note of skepticism, Dr. Powell.
Oh, not at all. It's just that you speak English so well. I'm amazed.
Well, English isn't that difficult a language to learn. You should try speaking hak so neat eh u eh.
I'm confused. Maybe you can explain it to me. How is it that, being a visitor from space, that you look so much like me or anyone else from Earth?
Why is a soap bubble round?
Why is a soap bubble round?
You know, for an educated person, Mark, you repeat things quite a bit. Are you aware of that? A soap bubble is round because it is the most energy-efficient configuration. Similarly, on your planet, I look like you. On K-Pax, I look like a K-Paxian.
Pro, why did you want to come to our planet?
Well, I've been here many times before. But what brought me here first? I don't know. Pure curiosity, I guess. I'd never been to a Class BA-3 planet before.
Class BA-3?
Early stage of evolution. Future uncertain. This is so much better. It's a lot like home.
Well, Prote, I was hoping you'd tell me more about home.
Well, what would you like to know?
Well, do you have a family on K-Pax?
It doesn't work on K-Pax the same way it works here, Mark. On K-Pax, we don't have families in the way that you think of them. In fact, family would be a non sequitur on our planet, as it would on most others.
In other words, you never knew your parents.
On K-Pax, children are not raised by their biological parents, Mark, but by everyone. They circulate among us, learning from one and then another.
Do you have a child?
No.
Do you have a wife waiting back for you on Cape Hags?
Mark. You are not really listening to what I'm saying to you, are you? We do not have marriage on Cape Hags. There are no wives. There are no husbands. There are no families.
I see. So, what about societal structure? Government?
No, there's no need for one.
You have no laws?
No laws, no lawyers.
Why do you know right from wrong?
Every being in the universe knows right from wrong, Mark.
But what if someone did do something wrong, committed murder or a rape, how would you punish them?
Let me tell you something, Mark. You humans, most of you, subscribe to this policy of an eye for an eye, a life for a life, which is known throughout the universe for its stupidity. Even your Buddha and your Christ had quite a different vision, but nobody's paid much attention to them, not even the Buddhists or the Christians. You humans, sometimes it's hard to imagine how you've made it this far.
Patient 287, Robert Porter. How I wish I could say that Robert sat up one fine day and said, "I'm hungry. Got any fruit?" Like most catatonics, he probably hears every word we say but refuses or is unable to respond. Nevertheless, I keep him up to date. I told you about Howie. He got that job at the public library. And Ernie, he's determined to be a crisis counselor. The only one we're really concerned about is Bess. You know, we check halfway houses, shelters, churches, bus stops. Nothing. I don't understand. It's like people don't just disappear. July 27th? You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Robert? No? Well, maybe it'll come now. Whenever you're ready, I'll be waiting.
I want to tell you something, Mark. Something you do not yet know. But we Capaxians have been around long enough to have discovered. The universe will expand, then it will collapse back on itself, then it will expand again. It will repeat this process forever. What you don't know is that when the universe expands again, everything will be as it is now. Whatever mistakes you make this time around, you will live through on your next pass. Every mistake you make, you will live through, again and again, forever. So my advice to you is to get it right this time around, because this time is all you have.
You're looking great, Michael.
So, thanks. How you doing?
Good. How was your trip?
It was
Was it good?